Good evening, folks. Welcome to another episode of Beer Rating with Sean Connors. I'm in the mood for a beer. I know it's hard to believe, but I'm in the mood for a beer, specifically a lager. So I thought I'd try this bad boy, which is one of my beer club beers. Came in about a week and a half ago or so. And it's a Vienna lager. So, according to the newsletter, it says it's from Anderson Craft Ales, and they also did the lemon lime goes I had there last week, which I really enjoyed. So this one, it says, brewed to celebrate Junction Climbing Center's 7th year, this is an amber lager with a soft, smooth maltiness, toasted aroma, and moderate bitterness, yet finishing relatively dry. So I assume Junction is a climbing center. It says London's Climbing Center, 7 years in climbing. Vienna lager, 5.2% alcohol. It says, pures well with chalky hands from climbing, I guess. It says, 7 years in climbing, celebrating 6 great years and 1 really lousy one. So I assume maybe it's a neighboring business, or maybe they're involved with that as well. I'm not quite sure. But, quite amber. I think of lagers, I think of something a little bit clearer. I'm actually not quite sure if all Vienna lagers are this color. Let me just check something out. This is cards I got. If you're going to do your Cicerone testing, you'd probably check these out. So this is Vienna lager. Yeah, it says light amber to amber. Moderate bitterness. And generally for Vienna lagers, it says bread, biscuit, and toasty malt flavors dominate the flavor profile. And finishes fairly dry with moderate bitterness. It says a close relative of Marzen, this beer is typically made with 100% Vienna malt rather than Munich malt. And Marzens are kind of, sort of, I'm not sure if currently or past, but Oktoberfest beers type of thing. So, quite dark. Quite the malt aroma. A little bit of head there. Substantial head, I should say. And 2.5 fingers. Quite a bit of maltiness there to it. Not bad, not quite what I was expecting. I think of lagers, I think of more lighter beers type thing. I should have known Vienna lager. I've had them before. I just wasn't thinking about it. I think of lagers, I just think of, crisp, light, refreshing type thing. Not that this is bad, just not what I was expecting. As I said, I was craving a beer, and specifically I was craving a lager, something a little bit lighter. But once again, it's not bad. A little bit maltiness. Not that I don't like it, but a little bit more maltier than what I was craving. But it's still a good beer. Pretty straightforward. Rating wise, offhand, I'm thinking between 3 and 4, so there's definitely nothing wrong with it. Somewhere in between good beer and very good beer. Just a reminder, my ratings are always out of 5, with a 1 being a drain pour, don't like it, can't finish it. A 2 is like, yeah, I'm not a big fan, but I'll finish it. A 3 is a good beer, a 4 is a very good beer, and a 5 would be the best beer ever. And as I said, this one is going to be somewhere in between 3 and 4. So definitely nothing wrong with it. If you got a chance to pick it up, if you're in London, Ontario, not London, England. This is out of Ontario, Canada. I think I'm going to give it a 3.5. Like I said, I'm not quite sure where exactly, between 3 and 4, so 3.5 sounds good. Like I said, the maltiness is a little bit more than I was craving, but I'm definitely enjoying it. So there you go, folks, for the Anderson Ales Junction 7, 3.5. Hopefully you enjoy my next day or two. I still got, I think, maybe 2 beers from the beer club, maybe 3. And I just picked up a gift pack, Ennis & Gunn, and if you're not familiar with that, it's check out my Facebook page. I got a picture of the gift pack I just picked up. There you go, folks. Until next beer, as always, enjoy responsibly. Cheers.